Hello and a warm welcome to my channel Crazy About Football. I hope you had a great weekend. I had an amazing weekend because Premier League was finally back and it was pretty awesome. It was exciting. It was another a weekend full of football and nothing makes me more happy than that. So it was absolutely brilliant, and but the only downfall is that my team lost in this weekend, and it was a blockbuster clash against Arsenal. And in spite of playing well, Manchester United fall short and couldn't get a result. I think they deserved a draw out of it, but they lost 1-0 to Arsenal, and it was pretty frustrating from the point of view of Manchester United because we played really well. It was a altogether different performance from the last season. We have seen lethargic and a lot of lazy performances previous season, but this time it was on the front foot, exciting, wanting to score goals. So it was pretty exciting to watch. The only downfall is that I told you that we did not score a goal and we lost the match 1-0. But there were a lot of positives to take for Ruben Amorim from that performance. A lot of people are saying United are back. United was playing really well, but I think my concern with them is that in the final third they seem a bit rushed. Yes, they were progressing the ball well from the back to the front until the final third. They were pretty awesome. They were great. There were a lot of good patterns. I'll share in a different program all the tactics used by Ruben Amorim, but they were great in progressing the ball. Cunha and Mamibo was amazing, and I think Delit had a great game. Also, Luke Shaw had a great game. Mason Mount had a great game, but in the final third, they looked a bit clueless to me. Again, that problem from the previous seasons when they could get to the final third and they messed it up in the final third, and again they did it. I think they let a bit rushed over there, don't know what to do, where to pass, where I think the patterns and the clear intention to play are missing in the final third. That's why they were not able to score a goal. I think I agree with Jamie Carragher, who spoke on last night on Monday Night Football, that I could see them all night, Manchester United all night, and they wouldn't be able to score a goal. I think he was absolutely right. I also got that feeling that they could play all night, but they won't be able to score a goal because I think they were not connections in the final third. They didn't know who to pass, when to shoot, and like all that. These things were missing from the performance, but I think the most surprising thing was that they had 61% of possession against Arsenal. Against Arsenal, the team which controls the football matches. Arsenal controlled football matches even against Man City also, the best team in possession. So to control the game from start to end against Arsenal. I know Arsenal were not up to the mark. They were horrendous. They were horrible. I don't think I have seen a game in which Arsenal is so bad from a long time. But still, to control the game against these Arsenal players was a great thing. I think it's a progress. It's a positive sign for Ruben Amorim, and he will be happy, but he will be disappointed also because he couldn't get a win. And I think Ruben Amorim will be under pressure if he does not get a win. If he does not score many points in this first phase of the season, because he won only 7 out of 27 Premier League games last season. That is a relegation form, and a club like Manchester United should not be tolerating that. He has got that leeway in his pocket because he came in between the season last season. So, but he has to start giving results also. Not only the performance would not cut it out, because yes, fans may have rejoiced a bit seeing the performance against Arsenal because it was Arsenal. the team who's going to challenge for the Premier League title this season. So it is acceptable against them, but next week against Fulham, if we don't get a win, so only the performance will not matter. I think Ruben Amorim will get under pressure if he does not get 3-4 wins on a trot under his belt. That would give him more time to work with these players. But I think there were a lot of good signs. Cunha was pretty awesome. The little touch to get away from Zubimendi, and then that drive through the middle of the park to give a pass to Brian. It was pretty awesome to see. I think it was a bit nostalgic to see such a player at Old Trafford again, because from so many years it has been stale and it has been boring, it has been lethargic from Man United. To see such a player who has that hunger, passion, drive to do well for Manchester United was pretty awesome to see from Matheus Cunha. And Brian Mamibo was also amazing. These two players we have signed this season, and I think those two they can take Manchester United. With them, I think Manchester United can have a very good season, because their performances were really positive. I think Mason Mount, if he can stay injury free, and Luke Shaw also, I think that they too will be also key players. Benjamin Sesko had a cameo, as I already told you that he won't start. I don't want to read much into that his cameo, because it was a 20-minute cameo and he could not do much about it because he's not up to the races right now. So a lot of positives to take for Ruben Amorim, but unfortunately we lost. And for Arsenal, I think a lot of fans are saying, oh, they won't be able to challenge with these kind of performances. I think it was a pretty awesome result, and I think it is the result of the weekend, because to go at Old Trafford and score all 3 points, it is pretty awesome. I don't think many teams will go there and score all 3 points this season if this performance is to go by. So, but we have to see, it's a very small sample size, it's only one game, so I don't want to be I don't want to jinx it. I want to keep my fingers crossed so that Manchester United can build on it and maybe perform better and can get results also. I want to see that they can score goals as well, because I could not see that. Again, there was a problem that in the final third they did not know what to do. They felt a bit rushed. All their shots were a bit rushed. There was not a very big chance that they should have scored. So yes, David Raya made a couple of very good saves, but apart from that, and BND was very weak on the on that goal from the corner. It was not a foul. A lot of fans are saying it was a foul. It's not a foul. Sorry. Football is a contact game, and your goalkeeper has to be strong in these circumstances. So United need a goalkeeper, need a midfielder, and need a goalkeeper. I think Arsenal will be there and thereabout. This result shows that they are here to stay, because they did not play well. Still, they got the win, and this is the sign of a champion, true champion. Gary Neville also predicted last night that they will win the Premier League, and I am also saying that they will win the Premier League. So that's all for this video, but we'll be sharing all the other results from the game week 1. We'll be reviewing that also, so stay tuned for that video. It will be live pretty soon. So this was my review for the big blockbuster clash between Manchester United and Arsenal, and I'll be back soon with the video of all the match reviews from the game week 1. So stay tuned, and there's a lot of good content coming your way also. So stay tuned for it, and please subscribe my channel, Crazy About Football. Bye bye.